It's night. The kind of night where shadows speak and silence is heavy. The stars hang like silent witnesses in the sky. He knew, he always knew. The cross wasn't a surprise. It didn't sneak up behind him. It wasn't a twist in the story. It was the story. And now, the moment is near. The betrayal is already moving through the city like smoke. Feet are marching, hearts are plotting, and torches are being lit. But Jesus, he walks into the garden. He's been here before, the Mount of Olives, a place of prayer, of solitude. But tonight, it's not peaceful. Tonight, the olive trees listen in. Tonight, the garden holds its breath. Jesus turns to his friends, the ones who've eaten with him, laughed with him, followed him through storms. Pray, he says, pray that you will not fall into temptation. They nod, but their eyes are heavy, their hearts are confused. They don't understand the weight pressing in. They don't understand. He steps away, a stone's throw, close enough to see them, but far enough to be alone. And then he kneels, not in quiet reverence, not in ceremony. Can you picture him there, knees pressing into the dust? The weight of the world pressing into his shoulders. The night pressing into his soul. He falls, body heavy, spirit breaking. The Son of God undone. And he prays, Father, if you are willing, take this cup from me. This cup. This burden, this suffering, this betrayal, this trial, this death. Yet not my will, but yours be done. What kind of love says yes to pain? What kind of courage says yes to the cross? What kind of obedience says yes, even when the soul is in anguish? And then an angel appears, not to take the suffering away, not to lift the burden, but to strengthen him for what's ahead. Even Jesus, the Son of God, needed strengthening. His sweat becomes like drops of blood. It soaks the earth. The garden drinks the pain. The soil seems to tremble. He prays. He bleeds. He stays. Meanwhile, the disciples sleep. Their friend is breaking, and they are dreaming. They sleep, like we often do, not because we're lazy, but because sorrow is exhausting, because fear is numbing, because staying awake, truly awake, is hard. Jesus returns and sees them. He doesn't shout, he doesn't scold. But there's a heartbreak in his voice. Why are you sleeping? Get up and pray so that you will not fall into temptation. This is the moment before everything breaks. This is where the shadow truly begins to fall, not with nails, but with a yes. Jesus does not run, he stays. He stays when we fall asleep. He stays when we hide. He stays when we betray. He stays when we deny. He stays for us. And so, we're invited to the garden. Not to fix anything, not to solve the mystery, simply to stay awake. To stand beside the Saviour in his sorrow and say, with a trembling heart, not my will, but yours be done. Even when it hurts, even when it costs, even when we don't understand. Today is Good Friday, but there's nothing good about the pain. Nothing good about betrayal, torture, or death. The good comes from love, from the one who chooses obedience over comfort, who chooses the cross over escape, who chooses us. So we wait with him now, we keep watch. We choose to stay awake, not because we're strong, but because he stayed awake for us, even when we were sleeping.